What's up, good people? Christian Allaire here. Welcome to your YouTube channel for Power Yoga. I'm a veteran who turned into a yogi. Been teaching Power Vinyasa for roughly 10 years and love doing these practices with you. Today's video is a 60-minute Power Vinyasa flow, so I'd like you to get prepared for that with some hydration, your yoga gear, blocks, straps, etc., whatever. If you need to store the dog in the other room to keep the dog out of the way while you move, then go ahead and do that. Just a couple of reminders. I've done probably 50 or 60 videos in the past 7-8 months, segmented into different playlists. Generally, there's a 60-minute playlist, a 30-minute playlist. Also, I have some workshops in there. Tadasana workshop I did in Costa Rica about 1.5 years ago. Some finer points on how to get yourself into that mountain pose and how that is really the thread that links you through all other poses. You'll find Tadasana in every pose we do. Then I did a guna on the gunas theory and some other stuff, some of the breathing, the diaphragmatic breathing. So check out the content, hit the subscribe button, like these videos, and share these videos, and I will see you on the mat in the pose of the child. Thanks for joining me in today's video. Please draw the knees wide, about mat width distance. Let your big toes touch. And then you let your belly and your chest fall towards the floor. Stretch the arms out in front of you. And then start to really cycle through some very deep rhythmic breath. Good inhales and maybe an extension of the exhales. And by getting those good inhales and exhales, you start to take command of the automatic system, the automatic breathing system, the autonomic nervous system. You start to flood the body with the chemicals of calm, poise, and you start to reduce the chemicals of fight and flight just by settling into a deep rhythmic breath. Stretch your fingertips forward, keep the hips on the heels, stretch the fingertips forward, and then raise the forearms off the mat. So now the biceps should be alongside the eardrums, and draw the shoulder blades together. So more active in the child's pose, stretching in two opposing directions. Keep maybe inching your fingertips forward while keeping the hips back. Relax the forearms back down onto the floor. Child's pose. Walk the hands to the left side. Take the hands off the mat and onto the floor. And if you have the range of motion, place the right hand on the back of the left hand. Feel the nice stretching in the intercostal muscles on the right side and the compressive effect on the left side of the rib cage. You want to keep the right hip reaching towards the right heel. Walk the hands through the center of the mat, stretch the fingertips forward, and then walk the hands to the right side, hands off the mat onto the floor, and then left hand onto the back of the right. Walk the hands back through the center, and then tabletop pose. And once you get into tabletop pose, spin your fingertips to face the knees, And then start to rock back and forth. What we want to do is create a little bit of flexion in the forearms and the wrists. A little bit of warm up. You can always have your toes untucked and then get into the Achilles area, into the back of the calf. And now on your next rock back, just really raise the heels of the hands off the floor. Feel the stretch in the front of the forearms. Okay, we're going to release, spinning the fingertips to face forward, setting up for cat and cow tilt. So go ahead and run through some cat and cow tilts at your own pacing, your own velocity, but keep linking breath to motion. Do the best you can with that. And let's curl the toes, down dog, take the hips up and back, start to pedal the feet back and forth. A little bit of movement here in the hips. You can bend a knee, straighten the opposite leg, bend the knee, straighten the opposite leg, move it back and forth, shift it around a little bit, or not at all, totally up to you. You make that call. Coming back to the center, we're going to take a still downward facing dog. Reach the heels towards the floor. Now if you have the range of the motion in the backs of the legs and the hams and maybe the calves, then I want you to root the heels down and then see if you can lift and spread 10 toes. However, if that is just not going to happen for you, don't force it. Just move to your depth and breathe into that depth. This is how you increase depth, is by getting to the edge and then breathing energy into it, and you do it mindfully, not forcefully. Okay, from here we're going to wrap forward to plank pose, the top of a plank, and move into a modified side plank. Right knee sets down, take the left arm off the mat and extend it up. Push down into the right hand, reach up through the left fingertips, turn your head, look at the left thumb. Come back, down dog. Left hand comes down, step back, down dog. Pedal out the feet, do what you need to do, move it around. Bend and straighten the legs as necessary. Still downward facing dog. Plug the heels down as much as you can. If the heels hit, float the toes. Push the floor away, belly to spine. Rise to the toe mounds, ripple forward, top of a plank pose, side plank, left knee sets. Modified, right arm up. Look up towards the right thumb. Downward facing dog, right hand sets. Flesh your butt back to the sky, breathe out. Top of a plank, lower down to the mat, setting up for cobra pose. Untuck your toes, draw the legs together. Lift up through the heart muscle, elbows to the center of the body. Release, chin to the floor, breathe out. Cobra pose, lifting up. Maybe push the hands into the floor a little bit, assist yourself on the lift. And then release, coming back down. Upward facing dog or a third cobra pose, depends on how you feel. If you're an up dog, get the thighs off the mat, draw the shoulder blades back, arm bones back, look up to the sky, and down dog. Use the core to lift the tail. Breathe out, you're back in dog pose. Pedal out the feet. Still downward facing dog. Walk to the top of the mat for ragdoll pose. Grab your elbows, drop the head low. We're going to move to a twist. Place the right fingertips in front of your right toes. Raise the left arm. You want your torso to be parallel to the floor as best you can. So keep lifting up. The crown is forward, the butt is back, right leg is bent, left leg is straight. Turn your head, look left. Breathe in, fold in, forward fold. Drop in, left fingertips in front of the left toes. Take the right arm up. Now opposite, left leg is bending, right leg straightens out. Turn the head, look right thumb. Beautiful, yogis. Forward fold, breathe out. Piece by piece, roll up to mountain pose. So energetically into the feet to get the hands above the head. Reach. Swing the hands behind you, palm to palm grip. Draw the shoulder blades together, arch the spine backwards, lift the chin up. Gentle, keep the legs engaged. Fold in with the hands bound. Soften the knees on the descent, take the hands away from the low back. Set the hands down to the floor. Now your feet are apart and that's great. Let's take a halfway lift and lengthen. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Second round. Halfway lift and lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. We'll do one more of these halfway lifts, and now we'll step back, high plank. Take a chaturanga push-up, low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. And we'll start to move our body. Let's walk to the top of the mat, draw the toes and heels together. Inhale, lift and lengthen, energetic through the feet, belly to spine. Bow in, chin to the chest, fold forward, rise up, mountain pose. Extend the arms above the head, engage the legs, fold forward, touch the floor. When the hands hit the floor, engage the belly, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. Step back left foot, step back right foot, low plank. Shift forward for that chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Pull the arms back, the chest comes through the arms. Down dog. We'll start by taking the right leg off the floor. Open up the right hip. Spin the inner thighs apart, square the shoulders. Reach the right knee up and away from the inner left thigh. Shift forward, tap right knee to right shoulder. Engage. And three-legged dog, open up the right hip. Shift forward, right knee taps the left elbow as you make the twist. Three-legged split. Open up the right hip again. Draw the knee to the nose. Knee to the nose, pull it in. Low plank, right foot comes back, we drop in. Inhale, lift up, upward dog. And we'll move to downward facing dog, left leg up and over. Spin the inner thighs, left leg is up, left knee reaches up. Shift forward, left knee taps the left tricep or elbow, send it back. Open up the hip. Add the twist, left knee to right side, twist it out. Left leg to the sky, open the hip one more time. Knee to nose, hug it in. Low plank, send the left foot back. Chaturanga to upward dog. Make downward facing dog. Breathe out. Inhale to your toe mounds, please. Bend the knees, look between the thumbs, step or float, top of the mat. Land the feet, lift up to halfway Ardha. Bow in, yogis. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. When the hands hit the floor, send your left foot back. Runner's lunge to open twist, right hand to the sky. Turn the head, look right. Right hand sets down to the floor. You're going to inhale, shift forward, and on the exhale, shift your hips back and fold over your right leg. Dip back into the right knee. We're going to step to the top of the mat, bring the left foot up, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, rise up. Big breath reaches up. Exhale, fold. When the hands touch the mat, send the right foot back, runner's lunge, framing up the left foot. Easy twist, left arm extends. Open the twist to the left side. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Inhale, look forward, dip the right knee down a little bit, and then shift your hips back, fold over the left leg. Bend back into the left knee. Step forward, right to the left. Top of the mat, lift and lengthen. Forward fold. Mountain pose, reach. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit the tailbone down, raise the arms. Bring the knees into center line, weight into the heels. Lift your chin slightly, belly to spine. Take a breath. Fold forward, lift the hips, touch the floor. Okay, let's try a float back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, float it back. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale to down dog. Please raise your right leg. Bring the knee to the chest. Pause, hover, and step forward. Left knee sets down. Modified lunge, arms extend. So your left knee is down, right knee is tracking in towards center line, reaching up. Twist, bringing the left hand to the right knee, look over your right shoulder. So you're turning your head to the right, looking at your right thumb. Inhale, back to the center, reach. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift the knee to runner's lunge. Shift forward and fold. Splits over the right leg. Pause. Bend back into the right knee. Come to the top of the mat. Left foot to the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Rise, reach. Fold in. Boy, this feels so good to me. Chair pose, sit, squeeze, and lift. As the body opens up, you can infuse more breath into the poses. Fold forward, touch the floor. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Palms to the floor, chaturanga, float it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Here we go, yogis, down dog. Send the left leg up. Knee to the nose, pull it in, round and dome the spine, step through, right knee sets. Arms up for the modified lunge. Inhale, reach up, exhale, twist. Right hand to left knee, use the leverage to turn left. Look at the left thumb. Inhale, back to center, raises the arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Curl the right toes, lift the knee, runner's lunge. Breathe in, shift forward, splits, fold over the left leg. Bend back into the left leg, step to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, rise. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, squeeze in, sit down. Reach up, one breath. Exhale, fold. Touch the floor. Come to Ardha, halfway up. Chaturanga, float it back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. 3rd round, breathe in. Empty out. Take the right leg off the mat. Open the hip, fan the toes. Right knee to right shoulder. Right leg to the sky. Right knee to left shoulder. Right leg to the sky. Knee to the nose. Pause, round, step forward, high lunge. Plant the right foot. Extend the arms up. Now you're going to take a big breath in. We're going to bow into power lunge. Bow forward, extend the arms back. Step to the top of the mat and bring your left knee into the chest. Interlace 2 inches below the left knee. So I like to call this, you know, the wind removing pose, but in the standing position. Okay, take your right hand to your right hip, and now we're going to peel the left knee out to the left side. So it feels like we're in that standing leg raise, but we're going to step back to warrior 2. The left foot is coming to the back of the mat. You land the left toes, spin the left heel flat, and you extend the arms out over the floor. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Turn your head, look at your right thumb. Pull in through the Mula Bandha up to the Uddiyana Bandha. Drop the shoulders. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, take the bend, sink forward into the right knee, keep extending energetically towards the back of the mat. Keep the 90-degree stack on the right knee. Side angle or extended side angle lunge. Take the left arm over your ear or up to the ceiling. One breath to reverse your warrior. Breathe in, take it back, reverse. Chaturanga, low plank. Send the right foot back. Halfway down is your chaturanga. Upward dog, pull the chest through the arm bones. Downward dog, exhale. Left leg to the sky, open the hip. Shift forward, left knee to left shoulder. Kick it back. Left knee to right tricep or shoulder. Kick it back, team. Knee to nose, pull it in. High lunge, plant the left foot. Take the arms up. Okay, breathe in. One time you bow, power lunge. Extend the arms back. One big step to the top of the mat. Draw the right knee into the rib cage. Hug it in. Hug it in. Place the left hand on the left hip. Draw the right knee out to the right side as if you were in the standing leg raise modified. Slowly step your right foot to the back of the mat for warrior two. Land the right foot parallel, outer edge of the foot parallel to the back of the mat. Extend the arms out over the floor. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Breathe it in. You got 2 to 3 breaths here depending on your pace of breathing. Keep the energy of the 90-degree bend on the left leg. Keep the back leg nice and firm. Release the side angle lunge or the extended side angle. Right arm up or right arm over. One breath to reverse the warrior. Take it up and back. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. Let's flow like water. Drop in halfway down, chaturanga style. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Bring your feet together at the back edge of your mat, please. Make your way to plank pose. Keep the feet together. Side plank with the right arm to the sky. Side plank, right arm to the sky. Always modify if you need to by dropping the left knee down. We're gonna move to wild thing. Take the right foot off the floor. Set the right toes behind you. Open up your back, wild thing. Left leg is strong, right leg is bent. Drop the right shoulder towards the floor. Open it up. Runner's lunge with the right foot to the top of the mat. So you come back over, step it through. Raise the arms. You're now in high lunge. Right foot is forward. Big breath in, and you bow. Hands come behind you. Big step, left knee into the chest. Hug it in. Right hand to right hip. Left leg opens up to the side. Warrior two, left foot is coming back. Land the toes. Extend the arms. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle, right hand to the floor, left arm over your ear. Skandasana pose, you're now going to bring your left hip over your left hip, heel, hands to heart center. Otherwise called crouching monkey, you might hear this called crouching monkey. Okay, we're going to move into airplane pose. You're going to walk it forward, frame your right leg. Airplane, left leg lifts, you're balancing on your right leg. Extend the arms behind you. This is fighter jet style, or you could take it forward warrior three style. Mountain pose. Left foot comes to the mat. Send the arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Lift and lengthen halfway up. Chaturanga, float it back. Inhale, upward dog. Downward dog. Feet together, back edge of your mat. Zip up. Two legs now have been married and they have the energy of one. Plank, side plank. The left arm is going to be lifting up. Left leg up. Wild thing, left toes set behind you. Try to spice it up. Stay on your toes instead of going flat foot. Really open up the chest. Left shoulder's coming down. Right arm is really strong. It's your foundation here. Okay, look where you're going to land the left foot. We're coming to low lunge. Coming to high lunge. Left foot is to the front of the mat. The arms are now lifted up to the sky. Big breath in, and you bow, power lunge. Big step, right knee into the chest. Hug it in. Release the left hand to the hip. Draw the right knee out to the side. Take your time, step your right foot back, warrior two, land the right foot. Readjust the feet as necessary, extend the arms. Create the balance using the arms as oars or as airplane wings. Reverse the warrior, let's take it back. Extended side angle, left hand is going to come to the inside, right arm extends over. Turn your right chest muscle up towards the sky. Crouching monkey to the back of the mat. Right hip comes over the right heel. Left toes are facing up. You're externally rotating the left inner thigh. Hands to the heart. Find your precise balance. One pointed focus. Take an airplane pose, walk it forward. You're balancing on your left leg. Extend the arms behind you, extend the arms forward. Whatever modification you need to manage your business. Stand up for mountain pose, right foot to the floor, arms to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Lift and lengthen, float it back, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Down dog, 3 to 5 breaths. Forearm plank, come forward, set the forearms down. Keep the hands apart if you can manage that. Instead of clasping the hands, keep them apart. Walk the elbows closer in. Keep the belly in nice and firm. Dolphin pose, you're going to walk your toes in. The tailbone is lifting. Dolphin pose is nothing but a down dog on the forearms. Pull up through the pit of your belly. Maybe walk your toes in a little closer. Walk your toes back, forearm plank. Dolphin pose, walk your toes forward. Walk your toes back, forearm plank. 10-second hold. You got this. 3, 2, knees down for child's pose. Send your hips back. Place the palms of the hands together and then drop the thumbs between the shoulder blades. Open up the elbows if you can a little bit. Release the hands to the floor. Come to downward facing dog. You're going to take your hips up off the mat, off the heels, and then to the sky. Walk your feet together at the back of the mat and walk your hands to the back of the mat. So feet are together, and then we're going to roll up to mountain pose from here. So you're at the back of the mat, extend the arms above the head, reach up. We will move into Dandasana, which is pistol grip. Hands are above the head, pistol grip. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, and then Dandasana, extend the arms forward, and you bring your body parallel to the floor. Extend through the fingers and point through the left toes. Now look where your right foot is, and then simply stand up, bringing your left foot to meet the right. Dancer's pose, we're going to balance on the left leg, so you drop your right hand down, and we take the inside of the right foot. First position, dancers, stand up straight and tall. Left arm up. You have your right heel in towards your tailbone. Start to go into the second position of dancer by kicking the right foot up and reaching through the left arm. Release out of dancers, right foot to the floor. Extend the arms above the head, pistol grip. Dandasana, left foot steps, and now we're balancing on the left leg, and the right leg is coming off the mat. Right foot to the floor. Dancer's pose. Drop the left hand down. Stay nice and extended through the right paw. First position. Let's take a dance. Take the left foot up and back. Keep reaching up through the right arm. Beautiful work. Release, left foot to the floor, extend the arms up the sky. Breathe in. Yogi bow forward, breathe out. Split the feet apart. Peace sign fingers to the big toes. Let's take the big toes. Spine and belly come together, halfway lift. Activate your core and fold. Elbows come to each side. Release for Gorilla Asana. Fingers now release the toes. Place the palms of the hands underneath the feet. Halfway lift and lengthen. Activate through core. And fold in. Try to bring the chest right onto the side. Weight draws into the toes. Maybe even the heels slightly come off the floor. Release and come into Bakasana Crow pose. You're already generally in the position for crow. Bend the knees, place the knees into the backs of the triceps, and then take the feet off the floor, crow pose. Fingers grip the mat, try to straighten out through the arms. Pull in through center line, lift the chin. Lift the chin. Pull the heels in towards the tailbone. And like a bird, float it back, low plank. Inhale, upward facing. And we'll move to downward facing dog, breathing out. Feet are about hip width apart. Walk your hands to the back of the mat and find yogi squat at the back of the mat. Toes come out at about a 45. Place the palms together. Press the knees apart. Beautiful. Good job, team. Let's plant the hands on the mat, lift your hips up. Folding at the back of the mat. Walk the hands to downward facing dog at the top of your mat. 3 breaths. Deep inhale. Empty out. Deep inhale. Empty out. One more time. Breath. And empty. High plank. Now from high plank, we're going to come into wild thing where the right foot's going to come across. Notice how we did that? That was beautiful. I love that. So you're in wild thing and the right foot has come across. Back to high plank. Your feet should be about hip width apart. You're in plank pose. And we'll take wild thing where the left foot comes across. Open it up. Rolling right into wild thing with the right leg coming across. So plant the left hand, right foot comes across. Beautiful. 3-legged dog, right hand down, right leg to the sky. High lunge, right foot forward. Take the arms up. Breathe in. High lunge. And we're going to twist. Hands to the heart center. Twisting in the lunge position to the right side. Palms touch. Inhale. Rotate the chest to the right. Keep extending through the crown. Fire up the back leg. Beautiful work. Okay, we're going to move into easy twist. So take your left hand to the floor on the underneath your left shoulder. Set your left knee down. You're going to take your left hand or your left foot to your right hand. Sorry, I didn't say that very well. So now you're pulling the left heel in towards your tailbone. Really trying to get a nice stretch in that front of your left thigh, that quad. Beautiful work. Okay, we're going to release the top of the left foot. We're going to come back to easy twist. So lift up the left knee, take the right arm up to the sky. From this position, we move into exalted warrior. So use your legs to take the hands up, take them apart, and then exalt the warrior. Left hand is up. Right hand to the outside of the thigh. High lunge, look forward, breathe in. Spin open to warrior 2 pose. Spin the heel flat. Extend the arms. Breathe in. Sink a little deeper into the right leg. Breathe in. A little deeper. Straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Extend out through the right fingertips, right hand to the shin, to the block, or to the floor, left arm to the sky. Spin your chest open, the left shoulder comes open. Stay nice and engaged into the legs. Be aware of the right big toe peeling up off the mat. Plug into your big toe mound right side. Okay, you're going to keep your legs exactly where they are. We're going to move into a nice long twist. So left hand comes down to the floor underneath your shoulder. Keep your legs where they are. Take the right arm up. Keep the legs where they are. So basically they're in the triangle pose position and you're twisting open. Try to look at the right thumb. If you're finding this challenging, you're in the pocket. You're in the zone. Okay, we're gonna fold, so take the right hand, it brushes across the right shin bone, pivot the right toes in 90 degrees, and now you're in a nice wide-legged fold. Drop the head towards the mat, take the hands to the outsides of your feet, fingers wrap behind the Achilles tendon if you can make it, step on the fingers, fold in. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, keep the weight evenly into the feet if you can. Okay, release the hands back underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift, breathe in, belly to spine. Exhale, fold. Turn the right toes, face forward for runner's lunge. Step to the top of the mat. Left foot's gonna come to the right. Halfway lift and lengthen, please. Exhale, fold. Mountain, reach up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor, lift and lengthen. Float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. High plank. Wild thing. Left foot is going to come across. Left foot is coming across. Your right hand is on the mat. Wild thing. Wild thing with the right leg coming across. So flow, right leg comes across. Wild thing, right hand down, left leg comes across. Open it up. 3-legged dog, left hand down, left leg sky. High lunge, left foot steps through. Raise the arms. Hands to the heart center, revolve crescent lunge. Palms press, arch it up, lift it up. You are pushing your left knee into the right elbow, activating through the abductors. It's going to really strengthen your left glute. From here we move into the easy twist. So you take the elbow off the knee, right hand sets down, left arm extends up. Okay, in one action, we set the right knee down. We take the left hand to the right toes, pull it in. We release back into easy twist. So the right toes come back, right knee lifts up. Take the knee up, left hand to the sky. And from here, we move into the exalted warrior. So really push into the legs here, use your core and back muscles, and we come up. Arms are apart into the open twist, then we exalt. Right hand comes up. Really feeling that lift and that turn. High lunge, look forward, breathe in. Warrior 2, spin open. 3 breaths, deep inhale. Sink into the left knee. Keep scooping the tailbone, inhale. Exhale, sink it in. One more time, in. Sink a little deeper. And move into your triangle pose. Straighten out the leg, don't lock the leg. Left hand down, right arm up. Okay, you're going to keep your legs right where they are. We move into the twist. Right hand comes to the floor underneath your shoulder. Keep your feet where they are. Left arm to the sky. Twist. Left hand brushes across the shin. Left toes pivot in. This time, peace sign fingers to the big toes. Capture the big toes here. Then halfway lift and lengthen. Crown forward, butt back. Fold. Draw the elbows away and the shoulders up towards the tailbone. Fingers release underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Pivot the left toes, face forward for runner's lunge. We're going to come to the top of the mat. So bring the feet together, top of the mat. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Sit down onto your butt. Come onto your back, knees to the chest. Knees to chest, knees to chest. Feel free to go side to side. Little side to side action. Feet to the sky, please. Interlace the fingers behind your skull. Activate through the toes, so flex them towards your face. Pulse it up 10 times. Core work 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your chest up at 10. Keep holding. Now from here, we do 10 small little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could add a hip lift. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold at 10. And we're going to do that again. I'm going to count backwards. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the feet. Just relax the shoulders back down onto the mat. Let your belly relax for a second. Drop your right foot down, hover 2 inches off the floor. Bend the left knee. Take the right elbow to the left knee. And now with your right leg, lift it up. And then bring it back down. That was 1. We got 9 more. Right leg lift. Stay in the twist. 2. Come up for 3. Right foot down. Come up for 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. Knees to the chest. Come out of the twist. Rest the belly. Feet to the sky. Interlace the hands behind the skull. Drop the left heel. Hover at 2 inches. Bend the right knee. Twist the left elbow towards the knee, the right knee, that is, and then left leg up and down. Up for 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down. 8 and down. 9 and down. Bring it up for 10. Come out of the twist, knees to chest. Soles of the feet to the mat, bridge pose. This should feel really good at releasing the belly muscles. Lace up the fingers underneath the tailbone, team. Palm to palm grip. Charge the feet into the mat and lift the hips up. Keep walking and drawing the shoulder blades underneath the body. Let the back get a little range of motion. Integrate shoulders towards midline. Okay, let's take your right foot off the mat. Place your right ankle on your left knee. So now you're in this funky chair position, but in the bridge. And now as you come out of the bridge, keep your right leg where it is. Now we're going to thread the needle and you're going to go right into a hip opener. So now you're pulling the left knee in. Pull it in. By the way, if you're doing a hip opener, you're also releasing your back, so it's kind of juicy. Okay, you're going to release out of this hip opener, and we're going to move back into the bridge pose. Feet apart. Hip width, charge the feet, lace up the fingers, you know the drill, press the hips up. The more that you can draw the shoulder blades together, you start to get into a nice chest opener as well. Take the left foot off the mat, place the left ankle on the right knee. Set the hips down and move into your on the back hip opener. Thread the needle. Left hand comes between the leg, interlace 2 inches below the right knee. And release. We're going to come into a full wheel, full back bend, or if you need to take waterfall or another bridge, totally up to you. But if you're going to go full wheel, let's take the hands alongside the ears with the fingers facing the heels, and then not pop up, just press it up. Full wheel. Drop the head back. Let the body absorb the bend. And release out of your back bend. Draw the knees together and in, and then do 360s with the feet, or with the knees, so you release the low back. A little bit of rocking back and forth on the sacrum will help reduce and release. Okay, I'd like you to sit up. We're going to come into a seated position. Extend the feet out in front of you. Double-legged forward fold is what we're setting up for. Flesh into the floor, extend the arms up to the sky, and then fold over your thighs. If you can, keep marching the heels slightly forward and the hips a little bit back. You get a little deeper into your pose. Release. We're going to do single-legged, so pull the left foot in. The right leg is already forward. Extend the arms up. Breathe in. Turn slightly to the right and fold over your right leg. We'll move into a twist. Right peace sign fingers grab your right big toe. Drop the right elbow to the inside of your right shin. Left arm to the sky. Just turn open a little bit here. If you have a little more range of motion, take the left hand over your eardrum, left hand to the right toes, turn open. Keep walking the right heel forward and the left hip back. Creates distance between the left butt cheek and the right heel. Okay, we're going to release, coming out. Extend your left foot forward. Bring the right foot in. Scooch the butt around, send the arms up, fold in over the left leg. Take it into the twist, left peace sign fingers to your left toe. Place the left elbow to the inside of your shin, right arm to the sky. If it's not obvious by now, each side should feel different and your range of motion should be different on each side, and this is completely normal. You're just working to bring these two things into balance. Noticing what you overwork on, what you overemphasize, and what is being underrepresented in your yoga practice and in your life. And release. Okay, you're going to bring your right foot out in front of you again. Then pull the feet in towards the body. You're going to come to downward facing dog. Walk the hands in front of you and extend the feet back. Pedal out the feet. A little bit of left and right motion here. Move it around. And then start to come into a nice still downward facing dog. Maybe even take a long dog where you extend the feet a little further back and the hands a little further forward, and you get into your shoulders. letting the chest melt towards the back of the mat. And then from here, we'll come into half pigeon, send the right shin forward, and walk the left foot back a little bit, square off to the best of your ability to the front of the mat, and then bring yourself into a nice hip opener. Curl your left toes underneath. Lift your left knee off the mat. Just activate and stay here for 10. Place the hands back underneath your shoulders. Engage the core, down dog. Right foot comes back. Melt your heart towards the back of the mat. Find that long dog, that long shaped dog. Reaching the tailbone up. Spiral the inner thighs towards one another. Draw the shoulder blades together by wrapping the triceps underneath. Left shin forward, pigeon. Square off to the front of the mat. Walk the right foot back. And let's bring it down.
You're up in the sky, I'll carry you home to the mountain, and soon, my friend, you'll see them again. The ones you left behind, the ones you left behind, and I'll sing.
Okay, you're going to curl the right toes underneath. Again, lift the right knee off the floor. Really stay active through the back leg. Bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders. Down dog, step it back. Lift the tailbone up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Walk halfway up the mat. Come onto your back. And as you come onto your back, bring both knees into the rib cage. Let your knees fall to the left side. Supine twist with the knees falling to the left.
As I walk through the
Okay, we're going to bring the knees up to the center and then let the knees shift to the right. Supine twist with the knees to the right.
And there she stands just like before, but she doesn't look the same. The fear in her eyes, I've seen it before, and she can't recall my name. No, she can't recall.
And now for the next minute and a half or so, we're going to take our Shavasana in the fetal position. So your knees are to the right, simply roll your torso to the right, and you're now in the fetal position on your right side.
Now it's you that I see.
press your left hand into the floor. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Nice comfortable seat on your mat. Keep the eyes soft, eye gaze, or keep them closed. And bring the hands to the heart center, thumbs to heart, heart to thumbs. And very gently open up your eyes. I say namaste. Thank you so much. The higher self in me honors the higher self in you. The light in me honors the light in you. Really appreciate you checking in on this YouTube channel. Remember, this is your channel for Power Yoga. Please consider subscribe. Thank you so much for the folks that are leaving me money in the Venmo tip jar, in the link in the description. And then please keep checking in. I usually put out 1 to 2 videos per week. So thank you so much. Have a great sleep. Namaste.